A message from the management. Eating or drinking while watching these videos is not advised. You do this at your own risk. And please don't come running to me when you snot coke all over your computer screen. Hi guys, welcome back to Exposed. And if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you stayed and subbed. Was just on my other channel putting up a paleo video. Bonnie, if you want to watch them, there's 2 paleo videos up. I seem to be more engrossed in that than wildflowers at the moment, but I will get back to wildflowers at some point, I'm sure. Anywho, when I was putting that up, at the end it says add a quiz, and it was like, ooh, what's that? And obviously I'm not going to put it on that channel, but if it pops up when I put this up, I might do a quiz at the end, so stay tuned to the end and see if there's a quiz. I don't know what it does or what happens, and I haven't got any prizes, but it might be fun. Anywho, shall we jump back in?
I got the new YSL Latex Mascara, Lengthening and Lift.
Latex?
I think this may be tubing. I'm not sure. Tubes, long-lasting bonding formula.
Well, if it says tubes, then it's tubing. Where are we? 2 seconds in?
My favorite tubing mascara I've tried so far has been that Urban Decay tube job. I have learned the tubing mascaras are okay if I know I'm going to take a shower that night. In 9 nights out of 10, I'm going to. So,
Lisa, cotton pad, micellar water, leave it sit on the eye for a couple of minutes, wipe it down, all gone. Fluorosil's really good. Gatineau did a thing. I think it was called Fluorosil. I've still got some in the drawer in the bed, because I bought a few because they were changing it. You know when they go around changing things, like they've changed all the stuff now just to annoy everybody. I know it's not just to annoy everyone. Ignore me. For those who don't know, I can be very flippant and offhand. So take everything I say with a pinch of salt. And if I look really angry, it doesn't mean I'm really, really angry. It just means I'm angry at that second with her. I don't go off and beat things up or fucking, I don't know, pull feathers out of birds or something to calm down. I don't need a fucking therapist. Oh, I'll tell you what I did. I've just had my porridge. No fixings, though. I'm gutted. Anywho, there was something else I was going to say. Oh, I'll remember. Yeah, it's like, why can't she do that? Just take her eye makeup off with eye makeup remover. Why is everything in life so fucking difficult for Lisa? Really, why? Oh, that was it. After I did that and I was mooching about later in the night, I thought I'll go and look at some of the comments. Oh, Lisa, that story about the cab was just so funny. Oh, Lisa, I love your storytelling. I could listen to you all day. Oh, Lisa, you're so interesting. It's like, who are these people? Somebody send them help.
let's see, because you have to get it off with water. You need lots and lots of warm water. Okay, and if you put lots and lots of warm water splashing on my eyes combined with at the sink, it is a no-go for me. So remember that. Okay.
Did you ever wash your face at the sink as a little girl? Did Mummy not teach you how to wash your face without making a mess? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Who used to say that? It was a cartoon, wasn't it? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Somebody tell me, because I'll never remember.
This, you guys, this may be one of my lifelong struggles, and the girl was so patient. She did the skin scan, which, how can they skin scan me with makeup and get, it did not work. But I did the face and body 2.5W. I am determined I am going to wear this and try it, because I know Karen and Lisa Napoli always talk about this a lot. And then I remember saying,
yeah, but aren't Karen and Lisa Napoli 12 years old? When are you ever gonna learn, Lisa? Fuck's sake.
Samantha Sherman, she loved it. People that I love their look and they say all the words that I like perfection. Look,
all the words that I like. Lisa is a moron.
I've been going out with a girl. Her name is Julie.
There you go, there's some words you can like. Is Samantha Schulman still on YouTube? I haven't seen her in donkeys. I couldn't watch because the kids were always fucking picking their nose and eating it. And it's like, no, sorry, zoned out, don't like you. She seemed okay, but no.
Like perfection, last a long time, all that stuff. So long wearing. So
Lasts a long time and long wearing's the same thing, stupid.
And they say all the words that I like perfection, look like perfection, last a long time, all that stuff. So long wearing. So wish me luck on that one. I got, Lawless Powder. The girl that does my hair, I had it done the Friday before I left. She
played ball, did she? And she was there for you, last minute appointment before you went away? Or have you learnt and have you booked fucking appointments now?
has good skin. So that's probably, 90% of it. Her makeup looked so good and she looked so neutral. So neutral. Is that a thing? She just looked so neutral. I asked her what she had on. She had on the Elta MD Shade 4 in the tinted sunscreen and this powder. So I kind of just put it, I had a list of things to look for if I got to go to a Sephora. And so I looked at it and this sucker is neutral. It's the light medium. So we shall try it. I was talking to the girl there about it and she said they never get these returned. It's a perfecting powder, skin smoothing powder. And I thought, if nothing else, this is a sign it may have some coverage. When you see like dual finish, the Chanel powder, the Estee Lauder Double Wear, when you see a powder that comes with this, you know that some people use it as a foundation. I think I'm going to see how it compares to the Holy Grail of touch-up powders, which is the Sisley one that I bought in Dallas that time, and we'll see. But I also want to try her foundation. Icky used it in that bridal tutorial.
Icky? Did I zone out again, or did she just say icky?
But I also want to try her foundation. Icky used it in that bridal tutorial.
Icky.
Okay. This is like when I was little on July 4th, we would play Go Fish at the beach. You put your rod over and they would attach a toy. That's what it reminds me of, Go Fish. Okay.
I thought Go Fish was a card game.
Okay. They were just out of this. In my Sephora, I used to go through these like crazy. The reason what I'm getting this for, it's the Makeup Forever Loose HD Powder, is, when I was burnt out, depressed, stressed, sad, you skip steps. You skip steps. I was not using a setting spray because it would...
If you were that fucking depressed, Lisa, you wouldn't have been putting on makeup, period.
Take away the matte in the middle and just make everything too glowy. But the true thing to do is... Nikki sandwiched 2 different ones. I'm going to try that. But what's always worked best for me is to setting spray, melt your, powders down, blend them in, and then go back over the T-zone with a powder. So that's why I got that. I asked her for the best brown liner. Like today I have on roller liner. It's not very brown, but sometimes I like to put down a brown liner first and then just do the black liner in a small little baby wing. So she said this was really good. I got the Huda Beauty Soft Nude Lip Marker. They're always out of this, and so many people love this. I think when it first came out, I tried the rose one, and it was just too bright for me, so I'm going to try that. And then here is the other lip gloss that I got, and I can't wait to try. Okay, it is... How could I not get this? Peach Mania. Peach Mania. And look at it. It is gorgeous. Okay, I'm going to shear it out so you see what it does. And
how about you show us the fucking tube so we can see what colour it is without you shearing it out on the back of your extremely mottled hand?
And I'm going to show you. I know I said I wasn't going to swatch that, and I will not waste it. A cocktail of anything is always better. Anyway. Okay.
So we're none the wiser.
So I think that is it. Okay, so after I did it up in Sephora, had the best time. I thought, I had some time. I thought, I'm going to go back to Nordstrom because I had gotten dropped off at Nordstrom. I'm going to go back to Nordstrom and I am going to eat at the Nordstrom Cafe. because they have a burger. I eat there all the time. It's pretty consistent. So I went back. Here's a picture of, I was so excited. I was looking at all my makeup. So here's a picture.
I was so excited. How old are you? 12? See, these are the things you did when you were 15 and you went shopping on a Saturday with your mate, if you didn't have a Saturday job, which most of us did at the time. But you went shopping and then you all got together in a cafe somewhere or at somebody's house and went through your bag. What did you get? What colour was that? Where did you buy that one? Oh, I need some of that. This is what you did when you were young. Not at 55, Lisa.
Everything I bought at Sephora. And then here's a picture of my burger
Woo.
with bacon, cheese, and a fried egg on top. And I get their garlic aioli. I didn't like it as much this time.
Oh, it wasn't. No, wasn't it?
But it still filled me up. And I showed you a picture of when I have it. See how the egg goes down into the burger?
We fucking know we're grown-ups. We cook. Oh, why did I have to do part 2? Why? I was quite happy. I've got a new bunny on Palea. I can't remember what they call it. It's got like an owl's head and a bunny body. I don't know what it is, but it's really cute. I said to Madam last night, I'd put the computer away so she didn't get to see it. So I said, come in next time I've got the computer out. I said, and I was just so basic. What do you think I called him? And she was like, I don't know. And I was like, Bugs. She just shook her head and wandered off.
That helps. Okay, first of all, it helps you be full, and it helps a restaurant. Sometimes their burgers, they're frozen, they're dry. It just helps the burger. So that's just a little tip. And here I am.
Here I am. Here I am.
Back shopping at. What did I get? Okay, shopping at Nordstrom. So here's my outfit. And
she was going on about that stupid fucking bruise, right? She could have put a plaster on it, but no, that'd take too much fucking brain work. And she was saying, oh, I need a cuff, right? She injured it before she left the house. She has cuffs. Does she not remember? She bought a whole load of them back in the day, and she used to have to wear one on both hands, otherwise she wouldn't be Wonder Woman. Why didn't she put some of them on?
Full glory. Button's about to bust, but that's okay. I knew I was going to be okay. It just wasn't, I didn't want to go around a lot of people. So let me show you what I got. I bought this shirt off of the sale rack. It is a Vince black top with like the faux leather. I just thought this was so cool. See how it has the faux leather on the sleeves?
I like that.
And this is what I was thinking. I was thinking I may put this on with the skirt and just keep this outfit on. And let's see, it was marked. It was still expensive. It was regularly $398, and I got it for $258.70. But I was
$259 fucking dollars for a shirt. No, I've gone off it now. Sorry.
was feeling that little tinge of desperation, so I grabbed this as a backup. Okay, I had also taken this fabulous, phenomenal, can't recommend it enough, little pink sweat set from Aritzia. I feel like a giant sexy bunny when I wear this. I mean, I love it. So I had taken the zip up, the shirt, and the sweatpants with me, thinking I might wear those.
And you've just thrown them on the floor. Because. Dib 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 dob dob dob. Fucking idiot.
Over to Lisa's that night, but as soon as I landed and felt that heat and humidity, that's really winter weight. And so I knew I couldn't wear that, and so I did buy.
Lisa, you know when you're going to these places that you've never been to before, how about you fucking Google the weather? So you're not packing shit you can't wear. Fucking moron.
I know he's a moron. Gordon is a moron. Gordon is a moron. Gordon is a moron.
Lisa is a moron. Lisa is a moron. Lisa is a moron. Does anyone remember that? I've been going out with a girl, her name is Julie, but last night she said to me while we were watching telly. Who made that song? Now I've got the rest of the song going on in my head. Ignore me.
A pair of jeans, the Adria from AG. I have those already, but I just bought a different one.
Look at that lump on her lip. What's she done there? She was blaming the lip liner. It's not the lip liner, is it? Did you have more injections to go to Lisa J's house? Oops, wrong thing. Yeah, no, I don't want a video. What have I pressed? Gordon is a moron. Gordon is a moron.
Wash, and I got my butt out of there. And then so here I am back at the hotel, and Lisa sent us a picture. She said this is the attire for the night, and she just had on a pair of leggings and a little t-shirt. So I was like, okay, I don't want to wear that pink because it's too hot. I don't want to wear the black now because it's too dressy, and it just wasn't, I didn't feel like wearing black. Can you believe I'm saying that? Can you believe I'm saying that? But I did not feel like wearing black. I wanted to wear something.
My whole world has just come to a screeching halt because Lisa didn't want to wear black.
And light. And so I put on my little Aritzia pants that are gathered. I think they're called the Lodge pant. Can't recommend those enough. The crepey material with my Target tank in the cream color and my Walmart jacket.
And I bet she left the fucking Walmart jacket on all night no matter what they were doing. Whereas a normal person would have gone in, put the bag down, take the jacket off, give the host a hug, sit down and chat or do whatever they're doing, but not Lisa. Nope.
That is the gift that keeps on giving, that Walmart jacket. They don't sell it anymore. I hope that lots of you got it. Nothing compares. And then I put on my little Gucci slides and then my Gucci tote. So I was feeling good about it. Redid my makeup and recurled my hair. That never happens, but I did it. The makeup.
Well, it's nice she's showing Lisa a bit of respect.
That part at least. So here I am.
Here I am, here I am,
Leaving the hotel. Here I am.
here I am, here I am.
I'm in the cab, 541. I put on the lip gloss. That's when I first discovered how much I loved the lip gloss, the rose one. Oh, and I'm in an Uber, and this girl was jamming out. I loved it. Okay, so here we are at Lisa J's house.
Have you asked her permission to go around taking photos of her home to put on your thing? And I still don't like the fucking triple thing. Can we stop? Is it bugging anyone else? You can't concentrate on anything when there's 3 things shoved in your face.
Absolutely gorgeous. And here's 2 precious little dogs. One of them is a pug, and then one of them is a pug.
How much did that fucking lump of fucking whatever amethyst cost? Woof. That's huge. Can you imagine trying to carry that fucker? I'm sorry, I never want a house that big that to decorate it I need like an 8-foot fucking piece of rock.
Chihuahua mixed. So soft. So I love those little dogs. I want another little dog, but John doesn't. And so I'm not going to be a brat. But
You never looked after the little dog you had. That's why John doesn't want another one.
we had the best night. We had such a good time talking. We forgot to take pictures. Literally, all of us forgot to take pictures. I think Lisa posted a picture of me holding one of her dogs at the counter, and that was it. I also took my lip combos with me and gave each of them, a set of my lip combos. They didn't even know I had it. And so that was cool. Okay, so I get back.
Was that a dig? They didn't even know I had it. Or they didn't know that you were going to give them some. Which you should have done a long time ago when it first came out. But hey ho. If they're your friends.
To the room and just go to sleep. I don't think anything eventful happened. Took a shower. I took a shower every night. Did, rewash my hair and everything. The shampoo I took was the Way
We don't care.
Fine, my Holy Grail kit. The Way Fine K18 heat bounce, Bumble and Bumble style cream, Colleen Rothschild serum. I forgot to tell you one thing I got at Sephora. I got the rose hair oil, and I've been using it. I've got it in my hair now. Love it so far. So I'll report back. So then Tuesday, my friend Lisa, that you guys have heard me talk about, she's an author. She lives in Texas, and she lives kind of in a
What have I got in my head? And I know if I put it up, I'll get dinged with a copyright thing. All my exes live in Texas. That's what I got.
in suburbs. And so my friend Lisa, that you guys have heard me talk about, she's an author. She lives in Texas, and she lives kind of in a in suburbs. And so I told her I was going to be there. Did she live close? And she said, yeah, it's just an hour away. So she drove up to meet me for lunch, and then I had the main big party that night. Okay.
She had to move. She had to drive to meet you. You couldn't have got a fucking Uber to go to see her at her house. No. She had to drop everything and come into town to meet you.
About anxiety, because at this point I still didn't know what I was going to wear that night. I still had this big honking bruise that was worse than this. I'll put a picture in here. And I thought, okay, I remember at Gucci they had a long gold necklace that I loved, and I knew I brought my Susie Condi cobalt blue set that I got on sale at her major sale, and I have never worn it, and I love Susie Condi. It's a different style than the set that I wore to the airport. And I thought, I could probably get a really cool necklace at Gucci, or a cuff. If I got a cuff that covered the bruise, I could wear the dress. If I got a really cool necklace, I could wear that set with my platforms. And
why did you need the necklace? I don't get her fucking reasoning there. What the fuck has the necklace got to do with anything? How about maybe you got yourself a little bolero or a cardigan or something to go over the blue dress? Job done. Bruise covered. No, I know what I'll do. I'll buy a really expensive 8-foot long Mr. T necklace to wear over a fugly velour blue suit.
And so Lisa was nice enough to come get me, and we went to the Grove. She is, I don't think she's carnivore, but she's very, very, very low carb. I think, yeah, because she did have, here, I'll show you our lunch. We knew we wanted to go to, okay, this is something else, that one other reason I wanted to go to the Grove. They have Shake Shack. Okay, Shake Shack burgers, they are so good. They are so good. I knew she would love eating there. I didn't want to stay at the hotel all day. I'd already been up and had breakfast that morning. Did I take a picture of my breakfast?
At silly o'clock in the morning when nobody else was up, stamping your feet because you had no one to play with.
I don't think I did, but I had breakfast that morning. Oh, I'm probably going down now. I literally go through my photos, yes. Okay, so here's my breakfast. Look at all these green onions sprinkled all over my egg. I literally had to pick those off because onions, big no-no for me. Big, big, big.
Oh, you baby.
So then she picks me up, and I say, I'd love to go to Gucci because I think they have a necklace that I can get. I said, and then we just can go there. I said, we can go eat Shake Shack and sit there the rest of the day. And so she said, cool, I've never been to a Gucci store. I was like, okay, double reason we need to go to Gucci. So we go there, and I take pictures of like everything. Like their stop lights were sideways. And then we went on this cool like bridgey thing. And then we get in Gucci.
A cool like bridgey thing. Was it a bridge? Oh! Mama, I saw this round red latex thing full of wind floating in the air. What was it? She's like an alien that's landed on Earth and doesn't know what anything is. Fucking moron.
I know he's a moron. Gordon is a moron. Gordon is a moron.
And Lisa decides she is going to buy the Gucci tote. I was so proud of her. She has never been in.
Proud of her. I was so proud of her. What the... Somebody bought a designer handbag and you're proud of them. Just shows where her priorities lie, really, doesn't it?
She is going to buy the Gucci tote. I was so proud of her. She has never been in the Gucci store, and she blows it out and buys the same tote, which she's looking at this one, which is like this brown black. It was really pretty, but that they had the denim one, and they had the denim. They had the original like I was wearing. They had this cool bag that I really wanted, but I've gotten better about I just have gotten to a point where I just need more time to wear the things I have. But I really did like this bag. And then I told her, I said, look, just think about it. And she was.
So which one did she get then?
Messaging her husband and, asking the different colors and stuff. I said, let's just go eat. And then you can think about it and we'll come back. Okay. They did not have the necklace I was thinking of because that was from the last collection, but they did have this one. And you guys, this is even better. They have this in the smaller version, but look at that. Fabulous. This is so Gucci, Tom Ford Gucci, vintage Gucci inspired. This is from that collection, the Familia collection. As soon as I saw it, I'll take.
The what collection?
This is from that collection, the Familia collection. As soon as I.
Famiglia, not familiar. The fuck?
Saw it, I'll take it. Because it's even better, because you know how some necklaces, when you walk, they want to get hooked on one of your boobs, or they separate too much. They just don't give the right vibe. This was perfection. So that is what I got. And then when we were there, Lisa showed me a pair of sunglasses, like over in another case. And I just thought to myself, girl, you do not need another pair of sunglasses. I said, yeah, they're pretty. You should look at those. And so we went and ate, had a wonderful conversation.
Why does she look like she's pissed off that her friend has bothered to show her a pair of sunglasses? It just shows that she knows you well and she knows you like sunglasses and you've just poo-pooed her. Yeah, whatever. God, you're nasty. Why is anyone your friend? I don't understand how anyone could be a friend of yours. I just do not get it.
Another case, and I just thought to myself, girl, you do not need another pair of sunglasses. I said, yeah, they're pretty. You should look at those. And so we went and ate, had a wonderful conversation, walking there and back. I don't think we stopped in any that like Louis Vuitton was across. I think we passed like Fendi. We just literally walked straight from there to eat and straight back. She ended up getting, let me see. Here we are at lunch, and we both got Diet Coke. This is my burger and hers. I think she got avocado or something on hers. I got 3 patties and 3 cheese because I knew I needed to eat and just put something solid on my stomach because I can't eat like little hors d'oeuvres and stuff like that, but I did not eat all of it. It's a thing with me. You would think I've never experienced food scarcity in my life. I always had enough to eat, more to eat my whole life, but it's part of I don't know. I always want more than enough. And so I didn't eat it all, but it was good. Every bite I did eat was good. So here we are back in Gucci.
I always want more. Mm-hmm.
And, they had all the bags. And then she gets the sunglasses out to try them. Well, she says they're too big for her. She says, Lisa, just try them on. Famous last words. Because when I looked at them in the case, okay, first of all, does it get any more fabulous than that?
No.
This purple with the citrus. I was about to say citrine, but I can't remember the word. I want to say citrine. Green lining with the silky bag. Chartreuse. I was wanting to say citrus. But what makes these different than anything else I have is their rose gold. And they have the Gucci emblems. And I tried them on and decided, yes, I did indeed need these.
Mm-hmm,
so this is all I purchased that day. Oh, they're beautiful. I asked her, did she have 2 pair? And she didn't. They have another.
Pairs! There's 2 of them!
like a dark pair that I didn't want. So I was hoping Lisa would buy these, but I was happy after I got them. I felt happy with it, and I'll wear these a lot.
I felt happy with it. Yeah, I just put down however many hundred on some sunglasses, but I'm not that bothered. Why didn't you just leave them in the shop? You didn't have to buy them.
I'm sure. Okay, and then we walked into, here she is buying her bag, and then we walked straight like beside the store and went into Neiman Marcus. I wanted to see if they had, because I'd already looked in Nordstrom and they did not have the new Tom Ford palettes. I had just watched a Michelle Wong video showing the new Dior or Tom Ford palettes. They didn't have them. So the mall that we went to was actually closer to Lisa's house. So I just got an Uber from there, and here we are standing outside. Look how windy it is. And she waited for me until I got my Uber, and then she went back. Okay, so at this point, it's Tuesday, 3:32, 83 degrees, windy and humid. Okay, I get back to my hotel, and Lisa told us that we could come over early. The party was at 6, but she said we could come over about 5:30. Marnie, this gold girl, and her husband had gotten in that day, and they brought me Diet Coke, so it was so sweet. And so I knew I was going to ride with them. We actually all rode together from the hotel, and we were meeting downstairs at 5:15. So it gave me plenty of time to redo my makeup, recurl my hair, and here is my outfit. And I couldn't have been happier with it.
I pity the fool.
It was
Really? You look like you're going to a track meet or something. Or a Run DMC concert. How can you look at that and say it's perfect? And I'm sorry, but we all saw the size of the fucking room. Why is she out in the hallway taking pictures? Someone else comes out of their room and they're going to have to tiptoe round her because she's out there with her fucking camera trying to pretend she's Kim Kardashian.
was just perfect. I felt just like the color and the necklace made it a little glam. It's so comfortable, and I wore those Inez platforms. I just loved it. One of my favorite outfits ever of all times.
I pity the fool.
So we get
Time! Fuck's sake.
there, and then here we are on the way over, and then we get to Lisa's house. So
See? Look! Did you see the other two
get there,
girls in the
and then
car?
here we are.
Look how fucking gorgeous they look. And you look like you're wearing what isn't in the wash. Everything you own's in the wash, and the only thing hanging up in the wardrobe's that fugly blue velour suit. So you've had to put that on.
On the way over, and then we get to Lisa's house. So I'm gonna just sprinkle some pictures in here because if I don't want to go over Nikki. Here's Nikki and Penn. So here we're all there early together, and then I will sprinkle some photos of different people, and then even the group photo, because I feel like if I start mentioning everybody I saw, I'll leave someone out, and that will freak me out.
Oh, no. You're scared that you won't remember their names because you're fucking useless. Everyone has to remember you, but God forbid you might remember their name and their channel name. No. Lip balm, in case you're wondering. Liz Earle. This is what I said. It's absolutely fantastic, right? But ridiculously priced and tiny. This is the Liz... did I say Liz Earle? Gail Heyman. Right? That's Gail Heyman, and that's a normal lip balm. It's like lots of people don't really listen to the explanation or the what's the word? The thing when they show it on the telly, and they buy it and they get it and they're like, what the fuck, it's tiny and it's just like a lip balm. Yes, it is just a lip balm, and yes, it is tiny, but you only need to put it on once in the morning and once at night. You don't need to be reapplying it like a loon. I think it's amazing. It's really good stuff. But Though that was one I got on eBay. You know, resellers, they go to the outlets and they get all the stuff that's been returned and then they sell it, and I got it off of some woman cheaper, but when that runs out, fuck knows. What is your favourite lip balm? There we go. There's a question. Answer me down below.
So, fabulous night. I mean, she's really like, she's like a Wonder Woman. I'm like, how do you do it all? I mean, how do you do it all? And she's got a team, but I can't manage a team. I'm not someone who likes to delegate or anything. And so it's fascinating.
I can't delegate. John, you'll have to do it. I can't be bothered. That's called delegating, Lisa.
How someone can just be fabulous, keep up with her YouTube channel, be a fabulous mom, wife, business owner, have all these people over. She had a photographer, a bartender, a little yogurt bar. I mean, it was unbelievable. So just kudos. I'll put all the pictures in here. Gave us goodie bags, all the things. Gave a speech. I got to see a lot of my reps, with YouTube. And then I went home. It was 6 to 8. So I got...
And then I went home. What, did you have a pizza party on your own in your bedroom? Is that why you're so excited? You're weird, Lisa.
Got back, I said home. I went back to the hotel. We got back there, I would say 8:30 or so. I ordered room service. I ordered a pizza, and I ordered double cheese. It didn't need double cheese. And then it came with all of this garnish on it. I picked off, did I take a picture? Yeah, I picked off every single piece of that garnish. And I ate, I would say, I don't even know how much. It was pepperoni and sausage. It was a different sausage than I had the next day. It might have even been hamburger. I ate a little bit of it, but that was fun. Okay, and then the next morning.
Wasteful.
And the next day is the day of the YouTube shopping event. What that is when I show you something and you see a picture, that's what it is. And it makes it easier for me and for you because it has the QR code that you can scan, because I know with my...
I've never seen a picture or a fucking QR code, so I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, Lisa. It's like I said to one of the YouTube people that do them videos every week. I said, have you forgotten where YouTube started and what the point of it was? I said, everything now is pointed towards people on their phones and you don't give a fuck about the rest of us on computers. It's like we're not needed anymore.
My audience, half of you watch me on your TV. So you're not wanting to press a bunch of links. So that is the beauty of the QR code and everything. So this is the suit that I have on.
In the hallway
my friend
again.
Tracy found it for me. It's Alice and Olivia, and it's right there with the Veronica Beard suits.
Oh, you didn't buy that there. You brought it with you. Okay, I'll let you off.
Worth every penny. The little cami I have on underneath it is Amazon, and my shoes are the Inez.
Oh, she's loving herself.
And I did go down and eat breakfast because, and I did remember to tell them this day, no garnish. So 4 scrambled eggs with cheese and bacon. It was 66 degrees at what time? 10:12. And we needed to leave the hotel. I think we were leaving at 11:15. So here's the whole full outfit in my hotel room with the bag and everything. Okay, then here we are. The other girls went separate because we were going at different times. A few of us had a brunch before the meeting. I think there was 15 people at the brunch. And so I went with Marnie. Here we are outside the Google building downtown Austin, which was extra cool because, I love to see the city. I love to see different things. So it was great to just drive from...
Did Austin have pigeons?
Where we were to downtown. And then they had we actually ate the Google food that they eat in their cafeteria. And
we ate the Google food that they eat in their cafeteria. It's the same as every other fucking cafeteria food. It's food. It's not special because it's Google.
Just got the meat. I just got the chicken. So this is why if you're a carnivore, you never depend on what's going to be there. You always fill up with what you know, and then the extra stuff is just like, consider it dessert. Speaking of dessert, they had homemade chocolate chip cookies. So here we are. We had to go around the table, tell who we are, what our channel's about, and just different things like that. And then the meeting started in this is the conference room, and Lisa was a speaker there. And I did, who else was there? Is Zeba. She was there at the little luncheon too. So yeah, and lots of people. Angela, I forget her last name, starts with a B. She was there. I'll put everyone's channel down below. So this was the meeting, and it was with different brands, and we get like a Q&A session where we can ask different little things about YouTube.
Hi, Lisa D1. My channel's Lisa D1. Yeah, I have a question. What's your lip combo?
About uploading, about making shorts, things like that. And I'll be honest, I have to be very careful. I have to do a lot of self-parenting when I'm there, because I am the kind of person that will feel overwhelmed and leave a place like that feeling like I'm not doing enough. And I have to think to myself, I am so passionate about my channel. I've been on here for over 17 years. And if I try to do everything all the time and do everything that everybody else is doing, that...
You just can't be bothered putting in the effort, Lisa. Just admit it. Show and tell on a Friday is about all you're bothered about. And that was something you were doing before YouTube, so nothing's changed.
That is what leads to burnout. That is what leads to competitiveness. And that is what led to my burnout, was being almost too in the know with what other people were doing all the time, because we're all different. And I'm very different because I started YouTube before it was a thing, before you knew you could make a dime. And I want to stay that person. So I am very...
So stop putting links in your videos then. Then you'll be that person. Turn your monetization off.
Be mindful of that. Here's where they...
And before anyone comes dancing in here from Lisa's channel saying, you turn your monetization off then, earning money off of Lisa, I have. So up your ass.
Gave us a hat. They actually had Diet Coke and Diet Dr. Pepper. Here are some cookies they had, because at the actual meeting, we had food too. And then I took some different pictures here. And then Lisa and Nikki got up and talked about her brush kit and different things like that. Okay, I asked her if she would please send me some more brushes from the Nikki collection, because I got that the same time I got the Tati brushes. I was thinking to myself this morning, I cannot be held responsible for where I put things when the cleaning girls were coming. And I don't know where I put those brushes. I don't know.
So buy them, Mrs. Moneypenny. That would be a thing. If you can't find them, buy a few to tide you over till you do find them. Oh, can you just send me some more? I'll give you some of my scabby lipsticks if you give me some more brushes. I can't, see? Mine.
Where I put them. A lot of times, because I try to clean off all of my counters so they can clean, I'm sure I will find them in a bag somewhere. So I am going to get back into those. And then Marnie, so this is a Tuesday afternoon. Michael had gone and was doing some errands, looking at a car and everything. So he came back and got us. Marnie and I left, and we decided, we hadn't seen each other for a long time, that we wanted to have a dinner, and then they were going to head on back because they live an hour away. So we went down to the restaurant there. I think it's called something funny, because they called me one time, and the something salamander or something, but I ended up...
What's funny about that?
Getting a pizza, again, with regular cheese. They put plenty on there, and sausage and pepperoni. And you guys, I tore that thing up. I was hungry. I'd had breakfast really early, a little bit of meat early, like maybe 11, and then I had not eaten all day, and it was 6:45. So I did eat the top of this pizza. It did teach me a lesson, but temporarily that night. I knew I was going to be in my room all night. I would have never eaten this with my gut issues, thinking I had to go somewhere. Let's just say that. I won't get graphic, but anybody with tummy issues knows what I mean. Went to sleep, halfway packed up. I knew my flight was leaving the next morning. I had been told that there was TSA issues and South by Southwest was starting to really crank up on Thursday. So I had breakfast, and then it was 51 degrees. It was cold.
Oh, you didn't remember to tell them no garnish. Did you have to pick the spring onions off 2 days in a row? Oh, how absolutely awful for you. Sorry, they've got a really nice top on, but the prices, it's like, I haven't had to buy clothes for so long that when I see something nice now, I'm like, oh, how much? It's like I've been locked away for 30 years. And they, do you know what I mean? And they drop you in a shopping mall and they're like, go and buy stuff. No, I can't afford anything.
This day, I just got the heck out of there. They let you check out, freeze up on Thursday. So I had breakfast, and then it was 51 degrees. It was cold this day. I just got the heck out of there. They let you check out on, email. This is my fly home outfit. I just put on my Gap sweatpants. They're very thin. I think I have on my Target tank, same Kate blazer, and did I already say flip-flops? My Tikis. And so I went to the airport, and I get here at 11:43. My flight is at 2 something. And Marnie and Michael, her husband, were saying, Lisa, this is the perfect place for you. You've got to try our barbecue. They've got so many different kinds of barbecue. Whereas here we have barbecue, and it is pulled pork, but it's in more of a vinegar-based sauce, which I do like, but I can't eat a lot because it does upset my stomach, and I would have to eat so much to fill me up, it would upset my stomach. But she said that they had local places at the airport. So as soon as I see this place, Salt Lick Barbecue, I send a picture to Marnie, and I'm like, is this a good place? And she says, oh my God, that's my favorite. So I stood in line, and I spent...
Diet Coke, $3.99. One side of sausage, $4.99. One side of turkey, $8.99. One side of sliced brisket, $9.79. One side of pork, $8.99. Total, $47.75. $8 for a tip and $3 tax. So take 11 off of that, the rest was food. So eyes and belly, I guarantee you she probably didn't, she ate a little bit of everything and left most of it.
This is my personality coming through again. $47, and I got every meat they had. I got the pulled pork, I got the brisket, I got the sausage and the turkey, and I had some of their sauce. And okay, I thought, just peace be with me. I'm just going to, this is a moment. I may regret this.
Please don't quote fucking Catholic Mass. Talking about your food and your fucking diarrhea issues. We don't care.
But I just want to taste this and just see how it is. And you guys, okay, I only had a little teeny bit of the turkey. I think I had one piece of the sausage. They were, turkey and sausage. But that barbecue, that pulled pork, and that brisket were so good. I almost ate all of it, of those two. I didn't eat all the brisket, and I think I might have eaten all of the barbecue. And
it's not barbecue, it's pulled pork. Why are you calling it barbecue? There's no barbecue sauce on it. It wasn't done at a fucking barbecue. Is that Brooke? Isn't she pretty? I think she's pretty. Other people think she's not. I don't know why. I think she's got a real pretty face.
Here's a picture of Brooke she sent me wearing magic lip liner and a pair of sunglasses that she found at a thrift store. She just looked so cute. I had to put this in here. So I left there, and okay, so here, they had pulled pork, sausage, turkey, and I just got a side order of each. I have to say, okay, back up. American Airlines. That's who I was flying with. More times than not, when I fly American Airlines, my flight gets delayed. Right while I'm sitting there eating, my flight gets delayed until 4 o'clock, 4 something. Okay, so when I'm eating, what time is it? It is 11:55. So right then, I know I'm going to be sitting there until 4 o'clock. So I figure if it does upset my stomach, I got time. So then, let's see, the flight got postponed. I can't remember when.
See, that's the thing. If it did upset my stomach, I got time. No. If you had real fucking IBS, you wouldn't even tempt it in a fucking airport. Because you'd be thinking, what the fuck, guaranteed it's going to start in the air and I'm going to be in a teeny tiny fucking aeroplane toilet with somebody sat in front of it listening to me farting and whatever in the fucking toilet, groaning and moaning. No. You have bellyache. You don't have IBS. Stop fucking saying you do. Because if you did, you wouldn't tempt it at a fucking airport.
When here I am.
Here I am.
I'm on the plane. Okay, my return flight was a little different. I wasn't going back to Dallas. I was going from Austin to Charlotte, then from Charlotte to Wilmington. So I had requested the fruit and cheese plate for my dinner. I saved the crackers for John. I ate some of the cheese.
Oh, wow. Lucky John. He gets the crackers. Look at the face. Why are you pulling such a face? Lisa, you're the one with the weird fucking diet. You ate before you got on the plane. You shouldn't need anything else.
I wasn't really hungry. Let me tell you, that barbecue filled me up like I haven't been full in a long time. I felt so good. Like I just kept thinking, I cannot believe this isn't upsetting my stomach. I can't believe this isn't upsetting my stomach. I felt so good. I felt like I had really dodged a bullet until, okay, we get to Charlotte. I just run to the bathroom. No big deal, just a potty. And I go to where my...
No big deal, just a potty. What does that even fucking mean? Go potty could be either, couldn't it?
My gate is. They've changed the gate. And I see everybody like talking about something. Hey, okay, my battery just ran out. That's how long I've been talking. And John just came in and he shut that door. Let's see if Sassy can handle it. The door shut. Hey, Daddy.
Yeah, let me annoy her so she sees the doors shut and it upsets her. Leave her be. And brush your fucking hair, woman.
Hey, pretty girl. And she's so pretty. You guys, my kitties are getting older. We just had Bubba's teeth cleaned, and I didn't realize they were almost 14 years old. Isn't that crazy? Do you guys remember when I got them? Wow. Okay, so get to the place, waiting for the gate, thinking I was like almost late, and they've already delayed my flight back to Charlotte. And I overhear someone say, yeah, that's because the airport we're flying to is shut down. I was thinking, I took a minute to think, we're flying to Wilmington. Bomb threat. Wilmington Airport had a bomb threat. Okay, that is upsetting in many ways. First, because it put my flight way behind. Two,
Oh, fuck's sake! It delayed you. It delayed your flight. How very fucking dare they delay you? You watched a film about human trafficking and not a fucking flicker of emotion. Now you hear there's a bomb threat in Wilmington. Are you worried about the people of Wilmington? Are you worried about the staff that serve you every time you fly somewhere? No, you're fucking pissed because you've been hanging around too long already and now you're going to be even later. But she's such a nice southern lady. Why do they not see this? Why do they come in here and shout at me about how mean I am? And she tells them to their faces what she's thinking. She shows who she is every time. And do they say anything? No, it's me. I'm wrong.
it's just so... An airport had a bomb threat. Okay, that is upsetting in many ways. First, because it put my flight way behind.
Introducing Narc Alert.
Two, it's just so sad. It's so sad to even have to think about that, especially yeah, I know it happens in hometowns, but I don't know. It just really, it was upsetting to me. And so we finally take off. I mean, I don't even know what time. I think I was over. Yeah, my photography days were about over then. We took off and then we land. Oh, let me go to mine and John's, You know, he was excited that I was, because he already had to come pick me up at 10. Then they're already out. It gets delayed till 10:30. I mean, you know, he and Will were sitting there waiting for me forever at the airport, because we live a good 30 to 45 minutes away from the airport.
That's nothing. Why does she make 30 to 35 minutes sound like a fucking, what's the word, hike or something? It used to take me over an hour to get to work every morning. What? I don't understand. Oh, it's 35 minutes away.
So here we are. I'm sending him the departure times and everything. And I'll just say, I told him I'm on my way down now, because I have to walk. They're doing construction. You have to walk way down this place to get to where they pick you up. It was 11:50. So he and Will had been waiting since 10 to 11:50 is when I got home. And let's see. And then when I got home, I had to take a picture of this. John had all my boxes open for me. And then this picture, he said, I think this is the end of that suitcase. The wheel that had been messed up got completely crashed in. So I'm going to get another suitcase. And so I was wired. The time change had messed me up so bad. Not only sprang forward right before I left, but then I sprang forward and then I went back an hour. And then I came back and I was just so wired that I, washed my face good, got in my jammies. I unpacked completely, put all of my stuff up, and then I still didn't go to sleep forever. And
I don't see you mentioning you put anything in the wash.
And so that's why I didn't do this video yesterday, Friday. Today is Saturday. I went to bed last night at 8 o'clock, literally to sleep, and didn't wake up until 9:30 this morning. I forgot to wear my Aura ring because I love to see, the Aura ring tells you exactly how much you slept. It takes out any time that you were tossing and turning. So that's why I'm full of it today and can talk so much. But I'm going to try to think, is there anything else I wanted to tell you? I had some deep thoughts. Like I sat there and I was looking at women and I was like, okay, what is the biggest difference between like a 20-something-year-old and a 50 or 60-something-year-old? And I was picking apart like anti-aging things for me and for us. And I would say the two most profound things were glowy skin. You don't see many 20-some-year-olds with matte skin or dry looking skin, but you see a lot of older women with matte makeup. I took a note for myself. Fixed, like younger people, their hair is done and clean most of the time, but it's not fixed and it's not overly processed and it's not overly frosty or an artificial red color or something like that. I really think that getting your hair professionally colored is a big thing because it's, you know what I mean.
No,
so
I don't.
I noticed that younger people, their hair, like I don't put hairspray in my hair and I don't put anything else except for the heat protectant. That is why. I would rather my hair get messed up, get frizzy, than have a bunch of product in it. So the two of those things.
Says the woman who puts 2 tons of product in her hair.
And then of course, what you're wearing, but we can go into that further. But that was the two biggest things that I made a mental note of. And then, I just couldn't wait to get back home. I love my home. I love my home. It made me, Lisa's house inspired me to clean up some, and to make, I want to buy 2 new chairs for my living room, and I want to give those to Brooke. She's going to be moving in a couple of months. And so that's going to be my next project. Okay, thank you guys so much for being here. I've got on the ring that my parents gave me. I'll be honest with you, I've gotten to where I don't want to take my rings that they give me out of town with me because I'm always so scared I'm going to lose them, because I have misplaced one ring that they gave me, and I'm sick about it. And do you guys remember that long Chanel pendant necklace with the rhinestones I got in Vegas? That, I never saw that after 2 years ago or a year and a half ago at the LTK conference. I feel like either it got stolen or I misplaced it or I left it or something happened. I never...
She has to first off say it got stolen, immediately blaming the staff wherever she was staying for the LTK conference. But she's a nice lady.
saw it after that event. So I am bothered by that, and so I don't take my jewelry like this with me. Okay, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you, if not before, I'll see you on Friday. Love you all. Bye-bye.
Thank fuck. We got to the end, folks. And if you got here with me, congratulations. And I will see you in the next one.